What's up, everybody? It's your favorite alligator's favorite nerd, and today we are looking at the Alicon from Impossible Toys, and this guy is pretty goofy. He's pretty goofy. It's Black Friday today, so I hope you guys aren't, out there throwing bows at soccer moms over DVD players, but be safe if you're out there and be a gentleman. Otherwise, we're going to look at this thing. I don't know. The paint choices are nice. The mold is not what I would want. I don't know. It's a thing, I guess. On the positive side, I think like if you put him with your G1 Sharkticon, it would look like a G1 Alicon. That would work. But outside of that, it's kind of a mess. We have, I think this base is gray plastic and green plastic, and we have some fair amount of paint apps like the rest of the set, the blue, the red, and then purple. Actually, that might be, that might be painted, because it looks like it has like a glossy finish. Articulation-wise, the head is it's on a double hinge, but you still don't get much out of it. You got a jaw that opens up to about there. We got a hinged disc here for the shoulder, and that gets you everything you need. A loose bicep swivel, and it's nice and open there so you can see it. A hinged elbow that even works double jointed, so if you wanted to join like Cirque du Soleil or something, he'd have that covered. And then wrist swivel, and that's it. And then in order, the weapons were done kind of cool, because in order to get them out, you kind of got to untab it and then slide it out, and then tab it back together, and at least that secures it in his hand. Like I dig that. That's pretty smart. We'll take a look at those real quick after we do the articulation. So these bits here, the hips are on what appear to be universals, but I can't get much out of them. So you get the swivel, but I can't get the hinge to really move, and I don't want to break the guy, because the last thing I want to do is buy this thing again. Knees are on a hinge, and you can get the double jointed knee too. And then the ankle has a tilt and a swivel, but no rocker. And then the tail is articulated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hinges. So that's kind of cool. If we're going to remain positive about it all. So yeah, there he is. And then these bits are pretty well sculpted. Like I said, I like the engineering of getting them into his hand. You got one paint app on them, and that's it. But they're pretty cool. You get 2 of them. So let's get him transformed. First thing you want to do is kind of make him streamlined, like so, Robert. And then you want to open these panels up here. Fold this arm panel in, and then tuck it back. Then you can open up these arms. Now, in the box, it comes with 2 extra spikes to put there. I can't find my box right now, but you just have to take my word for it. And then slide these 2 pieces that are on this track. There's no stops on this track, so you could have the hips all the way to one side if you want. You just kind of gotta do your best to, like so, like level that geek line, so to speak. All right. And then, let's see, you can get the hands out. And mine are a pain. There you go. You kind of got to angle the fist to get it quite right. And then bring down this bit here, and epic, or not so epic, head reveal. And there you have him. And let's face it, like, he looks crazy. That is a crazy looking toy. I mean, he looks like a sack of cats crazy. But you can take his weapons once again and arm him up. If you'd like, if you so desire. And then you have him here. And you can use his tail as like a tripod. Once again, my hip joints, I'm imagining they're supposed to work on universal. Mine don't really work. And then the articulation is the same with the exception of a shoulder swivel and a ball disc that swivels at the top only for the bicep, and then a wrist hinge, which is very bizarre. And there you have him. And I gotta be honest with you, I hate this. Like, it would look, I think if you were, like, if you wanted a guy like a G1, like, he'd probably look good next to your G1 Sharkticons. We'll take a look at that in a minute, but, like, he doesn't fit in with modern toys at all. He's just goofy. Size comparison wise, there he is next to a Quintesson, Grimlock, and then lastly a G1 Sharkticon. And that's where I think he kind of works best. I have him on my proper shelf, my Quintesson shelf, and he sits in the back right corner. So I got the big ugly bailiff guard in the back left corner, and then this guy in the back right corner. So there he is next to a G1 Sharkticon, and I think that looks on the money. If you were a G1 collector and you wanted an Alicon representation, I think this is the way to go. I know G1 collectors are funny because there's just so many knockoffs and so many impersonations and so many like little get over on you kind of problems with G1 collecting. So people tend to be more, I'm only about the official. So I get that, but if you weren't as stuck up in that, I would definitely go this route if you wanted a G1 representation. There he is next to a Quintesson, and I like that. Next to the Unique Toys Sharkticon, and next to the iGear Sharkticon, and a little Dinobot love. So as an added little bonus, that's what my Sharkticon shelf kind of looks like. And that's 3 Unique Toys Sharkticons, 3 iGear Sharkticons, 1 G1 Sharkticon, 1 Impossible Toys Alicon, 1 Impossible Toys Bailiff Guard, and the 3 Impossible Toys Quintessons. The only one I'm missing is the Impossible Toys Executioner, and I can't find them for under $300. So it's killing me. I can't spend that much money on these things. They're not worth it, but I really, the completionist in me is going a little crazy. But yeah, as you can see, with the Bailiff Guard hidden in the back left and the Alicon hidden in the back right, they're not too bad. Kind of the Judge and the other 2 Quintessons and the Sharkticons draw your eye, and then the other bit is just kind of decoration. So it works. It works if you position them right. And this is what my shelf looks like. It's just here on the table for the sake of sharing. In short, it's an ugly mold. It's an ugly sculpt. There's problems with the joints. They don't quite operate fully. And it's just kind of a general eyesore. Impossible Toys, when they get into figures that transforms, I mean, they screw the pooch. And they do it as quickly as they can. They can't wait to screw it up. And this one's no exception. However, I think that this toy really comes down to intentions. It has a really cool transformation for what it is, and it has some really well applied paint apps. It just comes down to what you want this toy for. If you want this toy for your modern day collection, you're going to have to hide as much of it as you can. And you're going to generally be disappointed. But if you want this toy to like fit in with your G1 stuff, you'll be really pleasantly surprised because it looks the part. It looks like it could have been from that era, except for the materials. The materials are nowhere near as dense and sturdy. But overall, you can get it between like $70 and $100, and you're gonna be disappointed. The price point sucks for what this thing is. I have it. I sit him in the back right corner. You can just kind of barely see his jaw in the midst of all the Quintesson madness, and it works for me. that being said, if there was an updated version that actually looked good, I would definitely go for it. I hope you've enjoyed the financial advisor bit. We're going to take a look at the last segment of that. And I'll be doing an outtakes reel of that in the not too distant future. I wish you all had a happy Thanksgiving, and be safe out there on Black Friday. And then I'll see you with Hydrant on Monday, I think, Tuesday at the latest. TFC's Hydrant. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.
Well, welcome back. I've been looking forward to our meeting.
You know what this is? You know what I call this? I call this the piano wave.
Ah.
I give this to tough guys. Like if I happen to go down to like McDonald's, usually my wife brings it home or whatever, but like if I happen to go down to McDonald's and I see like a tough guy hanging out, like, and he's looking at me and I'm looking at him, and it's an obvious stare down thing, this macho bullshit, I just give him a little piano wave. How you doing? You know?
What are we discussing today?
The last thing was this Alicon. He was expensive. I overpaid. I don't think his price has gone down that much, but I overpaid.
What did you pay for him?
I think like $70, $80.
So what did that toy retail at?
$100, I think.
Well, tell me a little bit more about it.
It turns into this transformer. It's one of the Quintessons. The guy turns into an alligator.
Oh, an alligator. And my son really likes the Transformers that turn into animals.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dinobots?
Mm-hmm.
Dinobots? So tell me some more. What else is going on?
I don't have much to say, to be honest. I just don't have much to say on him. I mean, I've said everything I've got to say. You win some, you lose some. I try. I do stuff around the house. The house has never been broken into, because I'm always there. The food never goes bad. I always eat the food so that it doesn't expire. Sometimes some lint, dog hair gets on the couch. It ends up on my robe or whatever. It's like cleaning it.
You are obviously very giving. Very giving.
All right.
I'd really like to hear your opinion on some more of these toys.
I'm kind of tired. I'm tired of talking about my opinions to someone who doesn't really care about them.
Well, maybe I do care.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of done. You know?
Well, I was looking at my schedule, and I saw that I might actually have some free time on Friday. I was wondering if you wanted to do something, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of over you. You take it easy, though, sweetheart.